welcome back to my channel. You're probably familiar with crochet and chat videos where somebody just films himself crocheting and I just spilt my monster all over my crochet project. Oh, how fun. I'll be right back. I have to clean this up. Oh my god. Okay, it mostly got on the couch, which I guess is fine. Anyways, if anyone's curious, the monster in question is Ultra Vibe Guava, which I think is a new one. I haven't seen it before. It's pretty good. It's not better than my current fave, which is the Strawberry Dream one. But I'd probably give this like a 7.5 out of 10. It's very tropical. I feel like I would be more likely to like drink this in the summertime, but the can's really pretty. Unfortunately, half of it did just spill all over my couch, so there's that. So this video is going to be similar to a crochet and chat, except for it's going to be crochet and rant, because I'm a hater at my core and I love yapping about things that piss me off. For this video, I'm going to be working on this hexagon cardigan. All right, let's get into it. I cannot stand the speed at which stores and corporations and stuff go through holidays. And by that I mean, why am I going into stores in the middle of October and seeing Christmas stuff? Last weekend, me and my boyfriend went to a pumpkin patch, and after we went to the pumpkin patch, I was like, oh, let's go to this little shopping center. They've got a Target, they've got a Bath & Body Works, they got a Michael's. I want to go look at all the Halloween stuff. Because at this point, I hadn't really done any Halloween shopping. I hadn't really went to any stores and checked out any of their Halloween sections, so I just wanted to go to a couple of stores. I wanted to look at the Halloween stuff. I knew that Bath & Body Works had some pretty cool, like, Halloween themed little candle holders and like the little plugins and stuff. So I just wanted to go check it out and see what they had. But unfortunately, unbeknownst to me, it was no longer October and we actually skipped past November. And it's Christmas now. Apparently, it's Christmas. Because I walked into Bath & Body Works expecting, you know, the Halloween display with all of the Halloween candles and the lotions and the sprays and all the cute little Halloween candle holders and everything. And you know what I saw? Christmas. I searched this entire Bath & Body Works and the only bit of Halloween themed products that I could find were one little shelf on another display. And they had like one candle and a little bowl of some mini lotions. And that was it. That was all the Halloween stuff that they had. Again, in the middle of October. We went to Target and they like still had some Halloween stuff, but it was mostly just candy and like some kids costumes. They didn't really have any like Halloween decor like I was looking for. And then we went to the worst offender, which was Michael's. And listen, I was really excited for Michael's because they always have some really cute Halloween stuff. They've got really cute like Halloween dishes, Halloween decor. They've got like different vibes. They've got more pastel Halloween, more dark purple Halloween. Like, they usually have some good stuff. So we pull up to Michael's, we walk in. When you first walk in the door, they've got a little kind of Halloween section over to the side, and then you walk in the doors, and everywhere where you would usually see the Halloween stuff, it's all Christmas. Every single shelf, when you first walk in, the big first display that you see, it's Christmas. It's all Christmas. There's a big Santa standing there looking at you. It's all winter and Christmas. And all of the Halloween stuff that was left had been condensed into like a couple of displays that were on clearance, and it was all just like the random junk that nobody wanted. Like, it was all picked over. They had like Halloween party favors and stuff, and maybe some like Halloween artificial flowers, but like that was it. There wasn't a lot going on. And I just really want to preface, because I'm gonna be posting this video near the end of October. This was in the middle of October. Like, this was peak fall Halloween October. And every store that I went to barely had any Halloween stuff. We went to Five Below and they were actively replacing their Halloween section with Christmas things. And I'm not even saying all of this because I'm a Christmas hater or something. Like, I love Christmas, right? Like, I love being holly and jolly, okay? I have nothing against Christmas. I just personally want to celebrate Christmas in December, and and like maybe even a little bit in November. Like I'm not even against like putting up a Christmas tree before Thanksgiving. I just don't want to celebrate it in October, right? Because like I want to celebrate Halloween in October because that's when Halloween is, you know? Last year I went into Kohl's again in the middle of October and it felt like a fever dream because I heard Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer over the speakers in October. And I had to leave. I had to leave because I was so pissed off. It's genuinely gotten to the point where I, as someone who loves Halloween, will genuinely get upset when I start seeing Halloween stuff in like August because I know that it's all gonna be gone by the time it's actually October. I also think that it has something to do with the fact that every year people are like Halloween and Christmas and like the holidays and stuff, they just don't feel the same. And like obviously that's because we're grown up and we're not kids anymore and it's not gonna feel the same as when we were kids. But I think it also has to do with the fact that we're not celebrating the holidays when they're supposed to be celebrated. Like all of the Halloween stuff is coming out in August and then all of the Christmas stuff is coming in October. So by the time that the holiday is actually here, none of the holiday stuff is out. Nobody has like decorated, everybody's moved on from the actual holiday that we're supposed to be celebrating, so it doesn't feel right anymore. And it just gets worse every year, because I feel like when I was a kid, the big thing was like, oh, they put out Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving. Like, you can't put your Christmas tree up, you can't put Christmas decorations and stuff up until after Thanksgiving. And now it's October, and the Christmas stuff is already out. Like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And I feel like they're just gonna start putting Christmas stuff out in like June, eventually. And it's not even just Christmas and Halloween that this happens with. It happens with every holiday and every season. I don't know if you've ever tried to buy a bathing suit in like July, you know, like the middle of summer. But it's nearly impossible because when you go to the store to buy a bathing suit in July, they've pretty much gotten rid of all of them and there's just winter coats everywhere. Like, you can't buy a swimsuit in like a department store or in a brick and mortar store. You have to order it online because they've already replaced all of their summer clothing with winter clothing. Like, can we slow down? Can we just pause? Like, take a breath for a moment, right? Because I already have like way too much anxiety and I feel like we're going so damn fast. Like, why are we going so fast? Especially during the winter holidays. Like, I'm trying to chill. Like, I'm trying to be cozy and slow down and just like vibe. I love those little holiday like Pillsbury sugar cookies or whatever with like the cute little seasonal prints on it. But I have to buy those like months in advance because they never have Halloween ones during October. It's always like the elf ones. There's the Christmas trees and the elves in October, so I literally have to buy them in like August and September to make sure that I have them when I want them in October to watch like horror movies and stuff. I have to plan 2 months in advance to buy sugar cookies that are seasonally appropriate. And like, God forbid that you're like having a Halloween party or something and you forget something, because last minute shopping is nearly impossible now. Last year I had like a little girls' night Halloween party and I had to get most of my stuff on Amazon because it was like the middle of October and I went to go try and find the things that I wanted, like those little syringes that you can make jello shots with and stuff like that. I thought I would be able to just like go to the store and buy some, but when I went to look, everything was just on clearance and they barely had anything. So I had to order everything on Amazon to make sure that it would get there on time because none of the stores had any Halloween stuff left. I just feel like we already have such little time for holidays. Like, we already feel super rushed during Christmas and stuff like that, and it's just made worse because it'll be 2 weeks before the actual holiday and they're already putting out stuff for the next holiday, and it just makes you feel rushed. I even went to Goodwill because I like looking at their little Halloween trinkets, and usually for holidays they'll have like little end caps set up with all of their seasonal things. And they barely even had any Halloween stuff, and they had replaced pretty much their entire trinket section with just like dollar store Halloween like masks and decorations and stuff, but it was all just like cheap mass-produced Halloween stuff, and it was just super disappointing. And I feel like every time that I walk into a store, anytime after like, I don't know, October 16th, I'm just really disappointed because there's nothing there and it's all just Christmas stuff. And the same with Christmas, if I walk into a store anytime after like, I don't know, the first 2 weeks of December, it's all just Valentine's Day stuff and like New Year's, and I just want to celebrate the holiday during the holiday. That's all I want. And it's not even that serious because I don't even buy that many things during the holidays, like decorations and stuff. I don't buy that much. I just like looking, okay? I just like going into the store and window shopping for the appropriate season that we are in, okay? And I just don't understand why it's all like shifted. Like we could have the same amount of time of the stuff being on the shelves if we just like started putting the Halloween stuff out like at the end of September and then we took it off in the early November, right? We put it all on clearance the first week of November, right? And then we move on to Thanksgiving, and then we could move on to Christmas after Thanksgiving. Like it would all be the same. It would just be during the right months. But if you like this video and you liked hanging out with me and listening to me yap and rant about something that doesn't really matter, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and it also helped me out a lot. And also comment your like worst offender of this. Like mine was hearing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in Kohl's in the middle of October. Let me know. And if you want to see more content from me and possibly more rants in the future, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!